M0FXB Hamtech, welcome back to the channel. Take a look here, the KVE520 Antenna Analyzer, which covers 133 to 177 megahertz, 280 to 395 megahertz, and 520. And there is a reason why we've got my FT5 in the background. So let's quickly get everything out of the box. So it's very basic box, and sometimes you can get these with a case, but it does include in the box, I'll show you some antenna connectors which are going to become, very handy. And then we'll get the actual device out, which looks like that underneath, and you get a basic instruction manual. There is a HF version of this. This is actually better than the other instruction manual I had. There is an MFJ equivalent to this device, but I have got the, the clone copy, but they do work. They work great. The nice thing about this particular one is it has BNC connector. It's definitely fully rechargeable. Yeah, I haven't taken the screen protector off, but I will do now. Okay. That's come off. Now, the reason I got the FT5 is to show you that they look so similar. Look at that. And we will turn it on. It's got a BNC connector, and yes, for ease, you've got all these connectors that come included with it. Now, the MFJ model is, £300-400. This is about 180. So BNC connector there. So let's get our connection on now. If you look in the background here, you'll see that this is the one that I actually sort of recommend to people, because if you're new to antenna analyzing, these nano VNAs, these 2.8-inch ones, you can get cases for them if you want it to not show like that. Built-in battery, USB-C, and also link to your PC for software. They're only £30. So I recommend this one fully. Now these ones here, for ease of use, so to turn it on, you hold down this button here. Now, it is a beautiful device, and the HF one works so well. Really simple. There is no configuration process. With the VNA models, I still think they're brilliant, but you have to configure them. You have to, calibrate them. This one, you just turn it on. The downside is you can't connect it to a PC. It is micro USB chargeable. Just got it in the top there, just here. And the battery lasts forever. You have got a help menu here. Press help, and there's all you go up and down, and it's a very good help menu as well. Let's just go, it says here previous, like so, and it's sort of push button. See that, exit, and then you've got single scan and full scan. So let's get our call sign in there first. We'll press system, and you can see there, if we just scroll across. Before we do, I'll just show you, look, VHF UHF license version 9.01. Haven't tried to update firmware or anything, but look, it's showing voltage there. If I put it on charge, language, band, so 395 to 520 that it shows there. But this does do 2 meters. Look, VHF. So that's your 140 megs. But I'm sure you switch to that. Operation tips: please use the dial knob for selection. Okay, so. Yeah, look, you can see that. So I'm starting to turn the top dial to get my M. So get to M. God, my eyes are so bad. So you press the select button till you get to that, and then you start to turn. So we're going to go F. Push down with the little top button, F. Go back, X. And then B. Nice when it boots up with your call sign. So that's how you do your thing. Push it down. And then when you exit, it says M0FXB. So the antenna's already connected, and this is how simple this device is. Now, there's a lot more to this. I need to read the manual and learn about all the different functions, but this is an unboxing and just a very quick basic one. So we're going to go single, and straight away we'll press run, and it's going to tell us the SWR of this particular antenna, which is a collinear that's outside this window. And you can see it's not bad, but it's not great either. Look, 2.0, so within parameters, I'd say. And then if we go stop, and then we go to return, and now we push scan. Now we've got these different choices. Now look at the back. At the moment it says 145 at the top. We can push down and change, and you can change the span here, but we'll leave it at 145 and we'll go scan. Let it do its thing. It's all over the place there. Look at the parameters here. Look, 2 is what it said on the other one. So it's showing that at different frequencies. You can see it at the top there, scanning the different frequencies. There's different ones. So the low point is here. There's not touch screen. And so I'll learn about whether we can have a, like a, you know, what do you call it, a marker. Let's just go to graph, different graphs. It says here wave Z, wave R, wave X, wave SWR. So we are pretty much doing SWR. What else can we do? Let's change the frequency. So we'll go return. We'll hit scan again. And this time we're going to change the frequency. Now if we can't go to the 70 sems, we'll hit span and see if that allows us to change. They are starting to change the span. Keep going until we see 70 sems. It looks like. So what we'll do, we'll return back to the first screen, hit system, and then here where it says band, we're going to change it to 395 to 520. Now the other choices are 133 to 177, 195 to 280, 395 to 520, and then we're going to exit. Then we're going to do single, and again, now it's on 438 megahertz, and we'll do run. There's our details. You know, I keep saying this, the main thing about this is the simplicity of it. There's no calibration. You turn it on, you connect your antenna, and it just works, okay? Let's go to stop, and then this time we'll return, and we'll go scan. And now we're in the graph one, then we'll run it. Now we can select the frequency, but I'm quite happy where it is really. Let's go a bit lower, and then scan. And at the moment it's the wave Z. Okay, and we'll learn what the wave Z is. Fully charged battery, you can see there, top left. And you've got some sort of time there. That's that. Then we'll go graph. It says wave R, wave X, wave SWR. Scan set. What's all this? You know, what does that mean? Present. I go scan. Does it save things? And that's it. So let me just put on an antenna that's probably not going to have a great SWR because it's one of these cheap telescopic ones. And I will say that it doesn't stand very good. It's a shame because it's nearly flat, but I'm sure we could add something to make it more flat. Wouldn't be that hard. So there's our cheap telescopic. Put it on there. The interesting thing is, right, I've got it on there. It's at the shortest length possible. We're going to go scan and see what it shows. Actually, we're probably better off stopping it. Return. Oh, it's not going to let us. Because I would say that the other way of checking is going to be more fun because you can watch it live as it changes. So yeah, that actually didn't do too bad. Let's go back to let's return and go single. And you can see it. Let's go run. Right, it's not too bad, is it, really? And that's a short telescopic. Now let's extend it fully. See the way it's gone way off band? I know you can't see it. Now, let's keep it as short as it will go, and it says that it will be okay on 70 sems. Let's change, let's go return, system, change band to 2 meters, yeah, that's fine. Exit, and then we'll do single, and then run. Right, it's really bad, so let's extend it. This is our telescopic. It's still really bad. It's improved. That's as long as it will go. Now let's start to shorten it. See if it makes it any better. Obviously we could measure it. Quarter wave, I suppose. So yeah, it actually needs to be longer. Of course, it needs to be either 1 meter or 2 meters. So if I added another meter to it, if I got a bit of wire lying around, which I actually got a few bits here, let me just add a bit to it. Yeah, no, that's not going to be as simple as that. But if I cut a length of wire, I could do it, couldn't I? And I could put in one of those little connectors there that you put on here. Let me show you. So of course it's off the scale, but if I start adding lengths of wire, I could make a dipole, and I think I will do that in a completely separate video. We'll make a 70 centimeter dipole, then we'll make a 2 meter dipole, and then I might make one for a CB band. Do you see what I'm saying? Will this do 27 megs? Well, this one won't, but the KVE520 will. So there you are. I think that's the end of the video there. I was really finding that fascinating. So I really like them. All I can say about them is I wish they were about £60. Then I would be saying all day long, this is the one to go for. And I also wish that you could interface them with a PC, because the nano ones you can, and that looks, and I've done videos on that, it looks fantastic. You take the screw off there and you've got this battery. Just slide that down, just careful you don't squash and damage the actual screen doing this. There you go. You go down a bit and then the battery just, has it got a tab to lift it out? There you go. And it's a 1880 to 1930. It's quite hard to read that. Anyway, BM10, so I'm sure if you Google it, you can buy these. It's like a camera battery. But I think this is a good set. It is a copy of from MFJ. Let's guess that MFJ are the first people to make these. Just a small Phillips screw in there to hold that in place. And let's just turn it back on. So yeah, we're going to do some more videos on this and the other one. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Bye for now, 7-3.